how would you like to finally have consistent revenue every single month? Today, I want to share with you the key to making that happen and having that financial security, and why recurring revenue is not only not the answer, but it's actually part of the problem. I'm Pia Silva, founder of No BS Agency Mastery, where we help 1 to 2 person branding agencies scale to $30,000 to $50,000 months without hiring employees and cutting your working time down by up to 80%. But today, I want to talk about getting that financial security that everybody is looking for, that consistent revenue. Every month, we have to pay our rent, our car payments, or our mortgage, our grocery bills. Every month, we feel like we need a certain amount of cash in order to feel financially secure. And yet, as a small business owner, reliably having that cash every month can be really hard. And when you don't have it, it can be incredibly stressful. So what do a lot of people do? They look for retainer clients. Retainer clients are people who agree to pay you on a monthly basis to do work for them. Or you might even close just a project, but actually ask the clients to pay you over multiple months. That way, at least I've got this certain amount of money coming in next month and the month after and the month after, so I can sleep well at night, at least for the time being. The problem is, even with a signed contract, we all know that clients can disappear, stop paying, end their contract early because something's happening. Monthly retainer clients don't owe you anything, and they can stop at any time. And the worst part about this is not just that you might lose a client unexpectedly. The worst part is that because you feel like you have consistent, reliable income coming in, most people focus all of their time and attention on helping that client and trying to keep them instead of working on your business. The result, you lose one of those clients or a couple of those clients, and you're totally screwed because you don't know how to get new clients. You've been relying on word of mouth. So if a recurring client ends, all of a sudden you're out of luck because you don't know where that next client is coming from. And now you're hunting for that next client again, and it's stressful all over again. The reason I so dislike retainers is because they give business owners a false sense of security. They lead you to neglect your business because you think you have reliable cash flow. And then and this is always going to happen, this will eventually happen. If you end up losing a client or 2 or 3, all of a sudden you have no clients, you have no cash flow, and you don't even know where to get them next. That's why 99% of small business owners struggle with inconsistent cash flow, because they are trying to solve the problem with the ill-advised retainer client method. Okay, so what is the solution? Imagine if you had a client generating machine, something that would spit out ideal prospects every single month, a client generator, if you will. I used to tell people, we don't do ongoing work. We prefer to work with clients in this intensive manner, and then we're done. And people thought, especially other business owners thought I was crazy. They thought I was working way too hard. They said, it's so hard to get and close new clients. Why would you want to always be looking for new clients? Why wouldn't you just want to keep working with the same clients over and over again and keep dipping into them for more money? That's so much easier, is what they said. Here's why I never thought that was true. Generating new clients is hard in the beginning of business, when you're just starting out, when you don't know how to generate clients, when you haven't built a client generating machine. But once you've built the machine, not only is generating new clients way easier, it's also way more reliable and stable. You're no longer at the whim of any client. A prospect doesn't close, no worries. There's another one around the corner. A client disappears in the middle of a project or doesn't pay an invoice. Doesn't matter. I have new clients coming in every single day. Want to make some extra cash this summer to put in a pool or go on a vacation? I'll just go to my client generating machine and pick out another one. This is why building an authority machine is such a crucial part of the No BS agency mastery process, because authority machines are client generators. Here's what it looks like. First, you got to create some core content, and that's probably the hardest part. If you want to generate clients on demand, you need to be able to communicate what you know so that we can all get to know how you think. This is really the essence of why people pay higher prices for experts, because they like and trust what that person knows and thinks. So once you create this core content, now you need a system and machine to dispense that information for you. Preferably a machine that you set up and then teach somebody else to manage for you so that you don't have to be involved at all. And finally, you need a machine to nurture all those little prospects for you. This is when you build your email fan club. Again, a system that you build once, maybe you add to it once in a while, but ultimately this thing is going to nurture people on and on for years to come without you having to do a thing. And then you're going to systematize your outreach so that prospects are automatically being prompted to reach out to work with you. When I was doing this for my agency, I would get at least a few emails a week from people asking me how they could work with me. Now, not all of them were perfect fits, but that was basically my only lead generation effort. The machine was serving up new leads all the time, and all I had to do was have a 15-minute fit call with all of them and figure out if we were a good fit to work together. Truly, it is all about the machine when it comes to having reliable, consistent revenue. Building a client-generating authority machine is one of the 3 phases of building a no BS agency that reliably generates $30,000 to $50,000 a month without employees. In fact, I think it's basically impossible to get off of the scarcity hamster wheel without having something like this. That's all I got for you today. See you next week.